Hi, I'm Morgan.
And I'm Jessica. We're local realtors who are passionate about our community.
But we aren't just real estate experts, we're your city connection.
The heart of every town is made up of amazing people and organizations with incredible stories.
Join us as we take you behind the scenes on The Realty.
Hi, we're here in Jennings County at the CSL Clubhouse speaking to Andrew and Tabitha about the wonderful Boys and Girls Club.
Not only does this organization offer a safe and fun environment for kids to learn and grow, but it also has quality programming. So join us as we learn more.
The thing that brought me to this location is my boss. I had worked with Amanda Williams, our Director of Impact, in Wayne County and Richmond, Indiana, at the clubs there. And then I had moved away to work at Westchester, Ohio clubs. I was their academic success director, and then I was their director of business ops. And Amanda Williams was asking me if I wanted to come to Jennings County. I had no idea where that was. She said it's close to Columbus. I was in Ohio, and I was like, oh, okay. I know where Columbus is. And then she's like, no, Columbus, Indiana. And I was like, where's that? And I grew up in Indiana. I grew up in Winchester, Indiana, but I didn't know much about the South at all. So I ended up saying no at first, and then she ended up asking me again. And I was like, you know what? Okay, I'll move clubs. I'll go and work with Amanda. We had a really good professional relationship then, and this building at CSL was just opened on January 4th.
I got started with the Boys and Girls Club when they first piloted the program going on 4 years ago in Jennings County. I was a youth development professional in the evenings after my full-time day job at the Graham Creek School. And then I was able to pursue in making my dreams a little bit bigger when the program kind of opened up a new availability for the director position during the summer program. And so during that time, I now can oversee staff and making sure that programs have all the things that they need to run the programs with, and just in diving and making sure that the programs have things that for the kids that's going to meet the kids' needs. I oversee Graham Creek Elementary as well as North Vernon Elementary.
CSL Kids in the club was originally at Sand Creek, and when the pandemic happened, there was talk with our director, Ryan Wheeler, our executive director, Ryan Wheeler, and Mike Miller, about where we could go if the school shut down again as a temporary spot. And Mike said, why don't you just use the clubhouse for a club? Instead of it being a temporary spot, just make it a permanent building. And that's really what sparked the CSL Club.
The aspect that I'm probably most passionate about is probably just us being a safe place for the kids. They know that there's safe people here that care about them. They are able to have a snack every day. They're able to have fun while they're here. And they also don't have to just know that they're going home to not always be in a safe experience that they get at home. So for us, being a safe place for them is probably my top priority there.
In Jennings County, the biggest impact that I've seen were from the summer to the school year. We had these two kids that their social, emotional intelligence was, I would say, very low. They didn't know when they were mad. They didn't know when they were sad. They just shut down. If they got a no, if they didn't get to play with a toy, they would just completely shut down. They wouldn't talk to anybody, regardless of the relationship at the start of the summer. And we weren't sure they were going to work for the program. And they're still club kids today. And they're amazing. They say, Mr. Andrew, I'm mad. I'm like, well, okay, great. What are you mad about? It's okay to be mad. It's how are we going to cope with this? And they don't shut down anymore. They tell us and explain what's going on. And that means a lot to me to see in just a short amount of time them come out of their shell and be able to express their feelings and cope with it.
The most impactful thing that I've seen with the Boys and Girls Club would be probably a member who originally didn't have very many friends, definitely needed some more SEL help and helping get kind of more of an impact from the club. And now he is thriving with many friends, is involved in lots of different things to the school, doing some sports. And as the club, we were able to help him start football, was his original sport that we got him into.
Supportive relationships is, I would say, the second biggest thing we do here. The first is safety. It's a lot of the reason I've gotten success in the past. I've even been told that. Kids have written me letters like, thank you for treating me just like a person, not a kid. And it's because they are. They're young humans. You know, they're nobody likes to be called a kid, especially kids.
There are many activities available for the kids. Programming is one that we have every day for them. Throughout programming, we have multiple different field trips that we're available to go to reach kind of educational levels. We do some local field trips, going into the park theater, them kind of learning the theater audience aspect of things. We've done some local parks. We went to Muscatatuck, to the park and the refuge, did some hiking. So there's lots of different opportunities that the kids have for field trips, and activities that they get to do, even including like a games room.
Our umbrella organization, Boys and Girls Club of America, they have this Spillett University, and it has a wide range of trainings. We also have required trainings for a national organization and our local organization, which is our clubs, that everyone has to do. Either before you come on to staff or every month we try to get as much training as we can, because the more you know, the better suited you are to serve the kids, especially the ones that need us most, which is in our mission statement.
The summer program we offer is located at the CSL Clubhouse, and we combine all of our locations to one for breaks. We are open most of all breaks for the most part. Sometimes breaks are cut a little short so we can have some staff trainings. We make sure that parents are well aware beforehand, though, the days that we will be closed. Summer break, though, we are open almost all summer except for 2 weeks. Normally it's the week before, like as summer is starting, and the week before school starts back up. And there's lots of different programming that they get to do, different activities. We combine them in different age groups for some of the day, and then they also get to choose which activities they do in portions of the day as well.
Our programs here in Jennings County start at kindergarten, and we see up until middle school, really. I think we have a couple middle schoolers at NVE, and I know we have one here. So we have one 7th grader here. Although it's currently K through 6, we're looking to open it up and expand to higher grades.
The current locations that we have available for Jennings County for the Boys and Girls Club is North Vernon Elementary, Graham Creek Elementary, Hayden Elementary, and then the CSL Clubhouse, which is our standalone location that offers care for Scipio as well as Sand Creek. We also have transportation for Columbus Christian Academy, for them to be bused over into the club to do programming and activities during the evenings. Morning care also is available for those kiddos, and transportation is available for them as well.
The thing that I would say to parents to let them know about us and that we're safe and they can trust us with the care of their kid is that we're not a daycare. We do structured programming from the time they get here. They get homework help. All of our programming is evidence-based, from BGCA to third-party resources. Like Positive Action is a big program that we have, and all of our staff gets trained in that. We're all first aid and CPR certified. We all have trauma-informed care training. We all have SEL training, and we're constantly trying to find more that we can do to help all of the kids that we get. We also know that food security or insecurity is a huge issue as well. So we make sure that every kid gets a snack, and that's every single day. If we're open all day, they get a breakfast and a snack, and we never let anybody go hungry here.
So there's many ways to support the Boys and Girls Club, and it doesn't have to be monetary donations. It can be program supplies, arts and crafts. All of that is appreciated and is a learning tool to these kids that are in the program.
So next time you're doing your spring cleaning and taking piles and bags of items to Goodwill, set aside your craft supplies, board games, and puzzles and take it to the local Boys and Girls Club. All money raised locally in Jennings County actually stays in the Jennings County Boys and Girls Club.